a gCADPlus user wants to print a whole page of simple business cards. We're always running out of business cards, and it's good to keep them in the vehicle to give to people who make inquiries. So here's the drawing. I'm in layout space at the moment, and if I go to the layouts manager, it's A4 landscape, 3 by 11.7 inches. Let's now print it, and I'll write it out, save it. I'll use File, Save as PDF. Now, if you look at some of our movies, we do warn that when you use Save as PDF, you lose some control over size. And I just used that print PDF. I used high resolution and put a box around that, and that resulted in the following PDF file. So here I am in Acrobat Reader, and if I say go to File and look at the properties here, and we go to look down here, its file size is pretty big because we printed high resolution, but the page size is huge, 118 by 80 inches, and that'll depend on the resolution you choose and the page size you are looking at when you do it. But we want just a one-to-one A4 piece of paper in landscape view. So let's close there and let's do it. So the answer is you print to a proper PDF writer. In other words, you print this page rather than save as a PDF. So for that, it's File and Print. You then choose your PDF writer. So if I said Change and looked at this list, I've got one cute PDF there, bullzip PDF printer, and that's about all. But you can find others on the net. We need to have it in landscape. The bullzip PDF printer is useful in this case because we want it, when it finishes, we want it to pop up the page in PDF in the Adobe Reader. And so let's just go and change the properties. In this case, I am presuming you only want to go black and white. So all we need to adjust, I think, would be the dots per inch, the resolution. So we'll go quite high and we'll say OK. And so we've chosen our printer. We go back to Layout, one page for the sheet. And we're right, I think we can say OK at this point. OK, so an A4 sheet. Now we don't want to fit it to paper if you want to be precise, but we see this little box here is ticked, and what we're after is, in fact, 1 equals 1. So it'll be full exact size, and if you've made the sheet there the exact size you want, each individual card is set to a particular size, which is a standard, fits in your wallet and so on. That'll be fine. So we now go OK, and we are printing that layer, and I'll put this on my desktop and we'll call it business card. And we'll open the document using PDF Writer. I'm going to do exactly the same as we did before. Go to File, look at the properties, and now we've got 11 inches by 8.26, precisely one-to-one on an A4 size sheet. So your printer should not have to make any adjustments when you take this PDF file, business card, gCADPlus drawing.pdf. In this case, you could clean that up and make it a simpler file format. So I hope that demonstrates how to overcome that little problem, which you do need to be aware of too when you're printing landscape designs. When you want exact print sizes, you want to follow this procedure, except that you would have a floating viewport with a scale set. And we've got plenty of movies showing how to do that. But save as PDF is terrific. And if you incorporate a scale bar, then the client is usually quite happy with that, because we don't really want people scaling from drawings anyway. Dimensions should always take precedence over scaling off with scale rulers and so on. But that, I think, covers it. Hope that solves this particular problem for Michael.